You don't owe anyone your peace, especially not those who poison it. Toxic people. Yes, we all meet them. In families, in friendships, at work. They don't come with warning signs, but they leave trails of drama, pain, and doubt. Let me tell you something I've learned. You cannot change toxic people, but you can change how you deal with them. And that is the secret. I've been surrounded by voices that told me I wasn't enough. Voices that made success feel like a sin, that mocked confidence as arrogance and kindness as weakness. But I learned to silence those voices because I realized the problem wasn't me. It was them. Their bitterness was not my burden, and their chaos, not my responsibility. Let me repeat that, not your responsibility. Toxic people thrive on reaction. They feed off your attention. Your energy is their fuel. So, the best revenge is no reaction. The strongest move is silence. Not silence of weakness, but of wisdom. Not retreat, but redirection. Understand this. Peace is a power move. And boundaries are not rude. They are necessary. Toxic people don't want resolution. They want control. They twist your words. They blame you for their actions and make you question your reality. That's manipulation, not love. That's toxicity, not truth. And you are not here to be anyone's emotional sponge. You are not here to absorb negativity. You are here to rise. I've walked out of rooms where I didn't feel respected. I've shut down conversations that drained my soul. Not because I'm cruel, but because I love myself. And you need to love yourself that fiercely. You have to choose yourself, not once, but every single time. Because toxic people don't change, but you can. You can choose different. When someone constantly criticizes you, step back. Ask yourself, is this feedback or just projection? Most times it's projection. Their unhappiness thrown at you like a weapon. Don't pick it up. Don't wear their pain as your outfit. Wear confidence instead. Wear self-worth instead. That's how you beat toxicity. With truth. The truth is, you're not responsible for fixing people. You're not a rehab center for broken egos. You're not a mirror for their insecurities. You are your own universe. And no toxic comet should knock you off orbit. Cut the ties that strangle. Close the doors that lead to dark places. Say no and mean it. Say goodbye and never look back. Because healing begins at goodbye. Toxic people will call you selfish for choosing peace, for choosing boundaries, for walking away. But remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's survival. It's protection. And you have every right to protect your space. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Not everyone should know your heart. Don't try to explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Don't try to impress people who don't even respect themselves. Don't seek validation in broken mirrors. Look inward, look upward. Real power comes when you're unfazed by chaos, when you're calm in a storm and poised in confrontation. That's not just strength, that's mastery. They'll say you've changed. Yes, you have. You've grown, you've matured, you've evolved. You've stopped dancing for their applause. You've stopped shrinking to fit their comfort zone. And that is powerful. That is healing. That is necessary. Handle toxic people with silence, with distance, with dignity. Not every battle deserves your energy. Some battles are won by walking away, by outgrowing, by leveling up. Stop expecting love from places it's never lived. Start giving that love to yourself. That's where transformation begins. Toxic people hate when you stop playing the game, when you stop defending yourself, when you stop participating in the drama. That's your greatest power. Detachment Not coldness, but clarity. Not revenge, but release. Don't try to prove them wrong. Prove yourself right. Build your peace like a fortress and guard it with grace. Not everyone clapping is clapping for you. Some are waiting for you to fall, and some will push you just to see you stumble. Let them. Let them watch you rise anyway. Let them see you glow despite their shadows. You don't need revenge. Your success is the answer. Your joy is the revenge. Your peace is the power. Toxic people create noise. You create music. They plant doubt. You grow confidence. They shout. You shine. Let your growth speak louder than their gossip. Let your silence echo with strength. You owe no explanation for healing. Just walk in your truth. Don't try to carry people who cut your wings. Don't apologize for choosing happiness. Don't dim your light to make them feel better. If your light blinds them, they're not your people. Keep shining, keep moving, keep growing. You weren't born to shrink. You were born to rise, to lead, to thrive. Let them call you cold. Never again let someone dim your light to make theirs shine. Real power is knowing when to walk away. When you stop arguing and start healing, you evolve. When you stop reacting, they lose control. And when you stop chasing, peace finds you. Remember, your silence speaks louder than their noise. Don't try to win in toxic spaces. Win by leaving, because the highest form of self-respect is distance. Not out of pride, but out of preservation. You don't lose people when you set boundaries. You lose manipulators. You lose opportunists. You lose chaos. And what you gain, that's priceless. You gain time. You gain energy. You gain yourself. That's the exchange that heals. That's the decision that empowers. You're not cruel for walking away. You're courageous. It takes strength to leave what wounds you. It takes grace to heal without closure. And it takes power to keep going. Alone. But alone isn't empty. It's honest. It's real. And in that quiet, you'll find your truth. Not their version. Yours. There's no award for loyalty to pain. Stop proving your worth to people who are blind to it. If someone can't appreciate your presence, bless them with your absence. If they take your kindness for granted, take your kindness back. You're not obligated to tolerate harm just because you care. Love should never require self-destruction. Kindness doesn't mean endurance of abuse. Forgiveness doesn't mean re-entry into chaos. Growth means moving differently, loving smarter, living freer. And yes, it will hurt to let go, but it will hurt more to stay stuck. Growth often looks like loss at first, but it's really rebirth. It's transformation. And it starts the moment you choose peace over patterns. The moment you choose you, and not the broken version they kept around, but the whole, unstoppable, reborn version, the one who knows her worth. Don't waste years waiting for apologies. Some people are not sorry. They're just sorry you caught them. Closure is overrated. Your healing does not depend on their honesty. It depends on your choice. The choice to stop reopening old wounds. The choice to stop arguing with ghosts. You've grieved enough. You've fought enough. Now it's time to live. People won't always clap for your healing, especially the ones who benefited from your brokenness. Let them go. You're not responsible for their comfort. You're responsible for your growth. And real growth demands real change, real boundaries, real accountability, real love for yourself first. And when you have that, you don't chase toxic energy anymore. You attract peace. You invite joy. You radiate power. You become untouchable to their drama. You become unreachable to their games. You're not playing small anymore. You're not explaining your glow. You're just shining, boldly, unapologetically, like you were always meant to. Let people misunderstand you. Let them talk. They don't know your story. They don't know your scars. But you do. And you turned those scars into stars. You turned pain into purpose, loss into legacy. That's the power of a woman who chooses herself. That's your power. No more over-explaining, no more shrinking to fit broken molds, no more staying where your soul stops. Let the old version of you rest. She tried, she fought. But you're building something new now. A life that matches your worth, a circle that reflects your peace, a future that honors your strength. Toxic people fear your awakening. Because awakened women set standards. They stop tolerating nonsense. They love loudly, but wisely. They walk away and don't look back. And when you become her, you change the narrative. You rewrite the script. You become the author of your own peace. And peace is power. Let the storms come. You are the calm. Let the critics speak. You are the truth. Let the fakes fall away. You are the real. You are the fire that doesn't burn out, the light that doesn't dim, and the soul that won't break. Not anymore. You've outgrown chaos, you've outlived trauma, you've surpassed survival. Now it's time to thrive, to walk with pride, to speak with clarity, to love yourself deeply, to say enough and mean it. Because enough is not weakness, it's your power word. So what's the secret to handling toxic people? Love them from a distance. Forgive them without returning. Release them without regret. And focus on your glow up. Focus on your growth. Focus on your greatness. Because your life is too big for their small energy. You're too sacred for their chaos and too wise for their games. You're not here to fix broken people. You're here to build a healed world. And that healing starts with you. So choose peace, choose joy, choose strength, choose clarity, choose power, choose yourself.